Cockroaches. Ugh, I hate these nasty little critters. Well, we know them small, but what about when they are big? Double up. We are here about Terraformars. This is a seinen anime adapted from the manga by the same name about a future where the humans decide to colonize Mars. And in an attempt to do so, they send these nasty little critters with a special fungi to, well, basically terraform the red planet. Of course, they do that, but somehow mysteriously, these roaches undergo an extreme level of evolution, resulting in big, disgusting, creepy, vicious humanoid cockroaches. Uh, they were nasty, I tell you. And they are more than well ready to kill anything to further their cause. Well, that poses a threat to the humans on board the spaceship to Mars. They are coming there to research the cure for the A virus that has taken hold of Earth with a very high mortality rate. When I heard the name AE virus, it kind of struck me. How the hell did Adobe After Effects become a virus? Well, that's not the case here. It's got a name. I don't remember that name here. But yes, that in that instant, it did come to my mind. Well, let's not tarry. And back to business. The humans, of course, underwent a sort of a overhaul surgery before coming to Mars to combat these humanoid cockroaches. Well, the humans, on the other hand, got their powers from various organisms on Earth. Well, resulting in them becoming superpowered humans who can, of course, morph into insects, animals, whatever. And it's just it really. This anime is nothing more, well, it's nothing more than a fight between the human approaches and the superpowered humans. Well, yes, the story is ridiculous. It's very ridiculous. It's nothing really, just we get to see a lot of fighting, but I do feel like the creators, writers, and the producers alike, they tried to, focus on the characters. There are a lot of characters in this anime, so yes, it does feel like they did, focus on the characters. I am still bad with names, but it did something good here. We saw a lot of flashbacks, how those important characters were before they mounted the spaceship, and well, what they are fighting for. So, yes, that's very well done here. Of course, many of you may have noticed a certain similarity to a certain, best award-winning anime. I think it is award-winning. Yes, award-winning anime Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, and well, the only difference, they don't fight 10 tons of giants in here, but equally vicious and nimble cockroaches. Well, as I said, the story is tad ridiculous. Well, my mistake, it's very ridiculous. It's nothing more than the fight between the cockroaches, well, humanoid cockroaches, terraformers as they are called, and the superpowered humans. But you can't miss the fact that this is a seinen manga anime, and they did a good job of it here. It's violent, it's dark, it's gory, and blood. There's lots and lots of blood. It's just bloody everywhere. Humor is, and can find humor in between, but it's far and few, and that's how it should be really. This is a seinen anime. Seinen anime, well, it's more adult oriented, much more darker, as the name would suggest for the genre. So, Terraformars Season 1 fits that bill. The main thing in this anime is definitely the action, which is very well portrayed and illustrated. The actors, the well seiyus, I think, yes, seiyus, they portray their roles very well. The soundtrack, I'd say I like the soundtrack. I'm not, I, I've heard a lot of people say they didn't like it. Well, they didn't like the whole anime as such. Said the manga was much better. They destroyed the anime. Well, I haven't read the manga, so my view is mostly about the anime, and I like this anime. Well, season one, of course. I'm not talking about Terraformers Revenge in here. We'll get to that in the next video, and I have some things to say about that as well. But let's stick to the season one, and it's damn amazing. I liked it. I liked the effects. I liked the fights. I liked the story. Definitely, I'm going to recommend it to you guys. You should watch it, and do give a like and comment down below. Do scroll down, please. Oh, and before I forget, I'll give this a 4 out of 5 stars. They did leave a lot of things unsaid in here, so yes, it feels a little incomplete, and well, of course, it gets a star less from me. But I like this anime. I like this anime. The story and the character designs were definitely amazing.